in Idaho, and I'm aimed your way. So very good. No problems, Jack. Mike's going to do the net today, and I can always do it next week. I just got kids. We need to bring them down to the Boise airport today, and they got to be down there by noon or a little earlier. So that's 3 hours from now. So I'll hang in here for the question there, Mike. I'll send you the answer too. You can leave me where I'm at on the order. That's just fine. And I'll come up with something here, so I'm going to stand by and get something done, and I'll put it out over the air, Mike, and I'll email you the answer, if that's good.
K1BOB, WW5ENZ. Sounds good here. WW5ENZ, standing by.
Roger, roger. K1BOB, standing by.
W5ABI, WW5ENZ.
Yeah, WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
Hey Joe, I thought I saw you out there. How you doing this morning?
We're doing fine, over.
Roger, roger. You're a little bit muffled, but that might be because my beam's pointed out to the east. Anyway, sounding good, Joe. WW5ENZ, standing by for the Air Force Flyers Club. We'll begin at the top of the hour.
I hear 10 over, Mike, with the beam pointed east.
Okay, yeah, you're about a 5'9" here. 5'8", 5'9".
Thanks for the report, W5ABI, standing by for that.
W5ABI, WA6LJS.
Now, WA6LJS, W5ABI.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. You're 10 over here. Good signal.
Oh, okay, thanks for the report, John. You're about F10 here. W5ABI, standing by for net.
WA6LJS, standing by for the Air Force Flyers net, beginning at the top of the hour.
KF0 OPE, WW5ENZ.
Good morning, Chief Mike. Good signal today. I'm looking at
Okay, just checking. I had a beam pointed southeast, but yeah, you're 10 over here, so no problem, Mike. WW5ENZ, standing by for the Air Force's Flyers Club, which will begin in about 4 minutes.
WA6LJF, standing by for the Air Force Flyers Net, top of the hour. Yeah, W5PIX, good morning, Clifford. You're in my noise, just above the noise level. Not too strong today, over. Yeah, you came up just a little bit. But I've got a lot of QR Marys, some DX here on this end. So, anyway, but Mike's got you in there. WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Mike, I sent you the question and answer.
K1BOB, WW5ENZ, copy. Okay, I'll go ahead and, you want me to just turn it over to you after I do the preamble?
Roger, Roger, K1BOB.
Okay, good morning and welcome to the Sunday edition of the Air Force's Flyers Net. This net meets on 14.290 megahertz 7 days a week at the same time. In fact, the daylight savings time we're switching over this weekend back, so we'll see. We'll still be at this time local, 10 o'clock Central Time. Okay, the Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired, pilots, air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missile crews, support crews, and anyone involved with military aviation from the air branches of all services. We would very much like to welcome visitors to the net. You do not need to be involved with the military or aviation in order to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between those amateurs radios who devote a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a controlled net. To contact net control, use the words contact, relay, check-in, or info. We also have a website at www.airforcesflyersclub.org. That's www.airforcesflyersclub.org, which has a lot of info about the net and our members. There is an online application to join if you feel qualified. We also monitor Echolink in conference mode at AFFC and sometimes use it as a backup. My call sign is WW5ENZ. My name is Mike, and I'm located in southeast Oklahoma City. The way the net works is we'll take check-ins and then go down the list, allowing each station to give their reports, and then if there's time, we'll go back for a 73 round. Please keep your transmissions no longer than 2 minutes if possible. Although I'm not sure there's another net that follows this at 2 kilohertz away on Sundays, but and usually we don't take that long, so no problem. I've been monitoring this frequency and net logger, and I have the following check-ins, and I'll go down the list and stand by. Okay, first up, I'm going to, as a short timer, K4YDB, Bob, and he'll be providing a question this morning. Next in line is WA6ALJS John from California, who's also a short timer. And we have with us today K8AF Russ, a short timer from Washington. Good to have you with us, Russ. Also KM4CAX Jack, who's normally the net control at this time. However, his antenna is crippled and laying on his roof. So he'll be with us, but that's not his normal strength. Next is K4YDB Charlie. Good morning, Charlie. And Cartersville, Georgia. And let's see, KJ5, TBZ, Robert from Texas. I'm not sure you can hear me, down there in Texas, Robert, but appreciate you visiting with us today, and I'm glad to have you on board. W5ABI Joe is here. Good Joe, and from Las Cruces, New Mexico. And we have KF0OPE Mike from Clarkston, Nebraska. Good morning again, Mike. Hope all is still well up there. W3UAL Andy, a visitor from Virginia. And we have a mobile W5PIX Cliff. And I can just barely pick Cliff up, but I think I'll be able to, or we might have to relay him in. I'm not sure. And just new on the list is Norm, N9, KJN. And Norm's from Illinois. And we have a KQCC Mike just popped up from Anthem from Arizona. And it's George, Pennsylvania, KC3 TVI. Good morning, George. And that is what I have on the list. Are there any other check-ins? Please come now. WW5ENZ standing by. Nothing heard here except for some QRM from nearby stations. Let's see, John, could you put a call out from the West Coast, WA6LJS?
We'll go. This WA6LJS relaying for net control for the Sunday morning Air Force Flyers net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call out.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo, KG5 PTE.
I got Kilo Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo. James is in there, Mike. And also I see N5BE, Leon showing up on the net logger. Back to net.
Okay, thank you, John. I think he's taken over. I punched his name in there and I got a double. So welcome aboard N5BE, WW5ENZ. All right, and let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, how about Charlie? Could you put a call out for us there on the east side there? K4YDB, WW5ENZ.
Wilco, I'll give it a try. This is K4YDB relaying for net control. We're looking for check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Members or guests, please call now. I hear nothing, Michael, but somebody just next to us.
Roger that. Yeah, we got some QRM this morning. Not a problem. Okay, let's see. I do have James on here, KT5PTE, and good morning, James. And you're sounding really good up here in Oklahoma City. Okay, that's, is there anybody that has to be a short timer besides those I've already called WW5E and they standing by? Okay, nothing heard. Okay, let's go with the question today. Our question provider is K4YDB, and so I'll turn it over to K4YDB, WW5ENZ.
Okay, Mike, thank you. K4YDB, good morning to all the flyers. Yeah, I got to be out of here in about 45 minutes, so thanks, Mike, for taking the net, and thanks, Lee, for taking over a net logger, if you're there yet. Okay, let's see. Here's the question of the day. What aircraft was nicknamed the Flying Coffin? The Flying Coffin. It was also nicknamed the Widowmaker. The Widowmaker. And it was also called the Manned Missile. Again, the question is an easy one this morning. One question, multiple choice. The question is, what aircraft was nicknamed the Flying Coffin, the Widowmaker, or the Manned Missile? Answer Alpha is the X-15. Answer Alpha is the X-ray 15, the X-15. Answer Bravo is the F-106, the Foxtrot 106. Answer Charlie is the Foxtrot 104, the F-104. And answer Delta is the X-1, the X-ray 1. That's answer Delta. And the last one, answer Foxtrot, is the Foxtrot 105, the F-105. Does anybody need me to repeat that? Okay, Mike's got the question and answer, and he can ask any further questions if you have them. This is K4YDB, back to WW5ENZ. Thanks again, Mike.
Okay, K4YDB, we got that answer. We got the question, and that's great. And hopefully all of us will come up with the right answer. And yeah, good to have you on board. And I'm going to imagine you're going to give your 73s now, Bob. Well, actually, you're going to be here for 45 minutes, no problem. Okay, so next up is WA6LJS is a short timer. Go ahead, John. WW5ENZ.
Okay, thank you, Mike. WW5ENZ, this is WA6LJS. Good morning, everybody. Let's see, I got a phone call in the middle of the question answer. Was the F-16 one of the questions, Mike? I mean, one of the answers?
Negative. The X-15 was. Okay, I'll hit you real fast here. X-15 is A. Bravo is the F-106. Charlie, F-104. Delta, X-1. And Echo, 105, F-105.
Oh, okay, very good. Thanks, Mike. Give me the F-104, the Starfighter. I'll go with the F-104 as the answer. So, and other than that, good signals to everybody so far. So, we're about 60 degrees here with some high clouds and plenty of blue sky. So, 7-3s, and have a good one. I'll be here tomorrow. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS.
Okay, WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. Have a great day, John, and good rest of the weekend, and we'll catch you next week. All right, next up is K8AF, a short timer. Russ, good to have you with us today, sir. You got it, WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K8AF. Thanks a lot, Mike. Good question. I'm guessing it's Charlie as well, the F-104. When I was at pilot training, we had a couple of Italian instructors that flew 104s, so it was interesting to talk to them. course, he was removed from our active service years before, but the Italians are still flying it, so it's cool to talk to those guys. Beautiful day here. We had 2/10 of an inch of rain last night, and it's about 47 right now. Sunny, and the wind's picking up in central Washington. So, let me see, what else was I going to say? Can't think of anything else. I hope to be able to check in next week soon, so looking forward to talking to you guys then. 7-3 to everybody. Got to run off to church this morning, and I hope everyone has a good day. WW5ENZK8AF.
Roger that, KAAF, WW5ENZ. Yeah, that's no problem. And good to have you on board. And I thought maybe you might sneak a handheld there in the back of the church. Anyway, have a great day, and 73 is to you. All right, let's see, KM4CAX, WW5ENZ. Go ahead, sir. You're up.
Good morning, Chief Mike. KM4CAX, Captain, Silverton, Georgia. Antenna. Witness the fallen out the window. Got young man known for a long time, got a food, bring in chainsaws and grapple attachment on the front of his tractor. So that's a start, but it'll be a long time before he looks out his window and not see a jungle like that. But nice place. But anyway, answer the question. I'm going to go on the rest of the route and through the F-104 Charlie.
Okay, KM4CAX, WW5ENZ. Yeah, great. And, don't worry about that, Jack. You're recovering from one heck of a storm there. So, yeah, what you got to get done. And I understand what you're going through, sort of. When I did tornado recovery here in Oklahoma, and so it's not fun, but it's kind of grueling. So make sure you don't overdo it either. It's good you have a helper there with you, and that's good to hear. So, okay, Jack, and when you get all recovered, you'll be back on our Sunday morning schedule for sure. Okay, K4YDB, Charlie, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, good morning, Mike. Morning to all the flyers out there. Mike, I appreciate you picking up the net today for Jack and for Leon also, man. And then you're doing netlog. Who's doing netlog? I think you are. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Right now, it is currently 61 degrees here, or we're supposed to get just into the 70s today, mid 70s. We got rain in the forecast for today. Yesterday afternoon, I was sitting in my chair and relaxing. And man, I tell you what, the wind started blowing like crazy over here. Didn't know what was going on. So I ran out there and took my flags down real quick because, man, it felt like a big storm coming up. And then all of a sudden it just died down. It was just wind. It was the weirdest thing. But got nothing else planned for today. I was on the phone this morning. My neighbor, I got some more information on my neighbor who's been sick the last couple of weeks or a few weeks. They know what's wrong with him now, so he has cancer on the liver. So we think, so we're everybody in the neighborhood over here is a little bit shocked to hear that. and so are his kids. So anyway, we've been keeping an eye on his wife because she's the one that's got her nerves are shot. So anyway, nothing else going on over here. So I'll turn it back to. Oh, as far as the question goes, just put me down for Charlie. I'll go with Charlie. WW5ENZ K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, K4YDB, Charlie for Charlie. Got you down for Charlie, and let's see if we can, if Robert's still here. KJ5 PBZ, KJ5 PBZ, WW5ENZ, you're up.
ENZ, Mike, this is Robert KJ5 PBZ. I thank you for making the call to me. I was gone from the radio, so I did not hear the question, but I'm enjoying listening to everybody. I've got some connections. I was in junior high and high school. I planned on making a career out of the Air Force, and I've got some kinfolk in Choctaw, too. Mr. Scholl is my uncle, and Carlin and Steve Wright. Carlin is my cousin, and Carlin and Steve also live in Choctaw. So I've got some connections to your hometown. And I had an interesting visit yesterday morning. I'm a new ham radio operator. We had a breakfast, and a gentleman that was there with us that I visited with and talked a lot about. He was a son pilot over.
He turned it, Mike.
Oh, he did. I was in the middle of the conversation there. His friend that was a stunt pilot. Let's see, a KJ5 PBZ. Are you still there?
Well, on that, while I was talking, when I unpeed, I noticed that the noise level is a lot higher now than it was. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, there's some. We've got a lot of QRM around us here, but you're sounding pretty loud here for Texas. In Oklahoma, you're about 10 over 9 here.
Roger on that. You're coming in about the same way on this end too. I don't know whether you heard me. You heard the third pilot. That was real interesting talking to him. He's a retired Air Force pilot, and that was real interesting. And I mentioned about my kinfolk. I got a cousin and an aunt and uncle there in Choctaw. Over.
Roger that. I copied that and wrote that down. I don't know of them right offhand, but I wrote it down, and who knows, I might run into them someday. Okay, Robert, thanks for being with us. Are you going to be here for the 73 round?
I don't know whether I'll be in or not for the 73 round, but I will try to be over.
Roger. Okay, well, I'll give you a call, Robert. If you're not there, no problem. All right, appreciate you being with us this morning. And next up is W5ABI. Joe, good morning. WW5ENZ.
Yeah, WW5ENZ and the Flyers. W5ABI. Beautiful morning here, Mike. Sunny, clear blue skies, no wind. About 56, supposed to go up to 89. So we're still having a heat wave, but not as bad as the high 90s. So we'll take it. Let me see. Anyhow, my answer to the question is also going to be Charlie. Thanks for running the net, and you'll be here to the bottom. WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
Okay, Joe, you're sounding good this morning. W5ABI, WW5ENZ, and we'll come back to you for a 73 round in a short time. All right, next up is my friend Mike from Nebraska, KF0OPE. Go ahead, Mike, you're up. WW5ENZ.
Well, good morning, Mike, and thanks for taking Jack's net today. Really nice day again here in Nebraska. Clear skies, 50 degrees on its way up to about 70. It's going to be just a really nice day. As to the answer to the question, I'm going to go kind of with the lemmings and go with Charlie. I think that's the answer. I'll be here till the bottom. So back to WW5ENZ in the net, KF0OPE.
Okay, KF0OPE, good to hear from you. Great. Next time you come up to Twin Lakes around the airport here, lift me up, we'll go over better. Anyway, Take care, and I'll come around and get you back on that 73 round, Mike. All right, W3UAL, Andy, a visitor from Virginia. I don't know if you can still hear me, Andy, but you're up for the Air Force's Flyers Club now. Okay, I think we got some DX there over the top of Andy there. W3UAL, are you there? WW5ENZ. Victor Echo 6, Victor.
Negative. November Whiskey 7 Mexico. November Whiskey 7 Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like somebody has come in and taken over our net. Anyway, this frequency is in use, gentlemen. WW5ENZ. Victor Echo 6, Sugar Victor.
There's a net in progress on this frequency, net in progress.
Yeah, Roger. Appreciate the help there. Okay, let's go. Let's see if Cliff can hear me. W5PIX Mobile, WW5ENZ. You're up, Cliff. Victor Echo 6, Sugar Victor. Victor Echo 6,
Net in progress.
Victor Echo 6, Sugar Victor. Sierra Victor. Okay, Cliff, I can hear you locally there. W5PIX, WW5ENZ. Roger. Let's see, W5PIX, this is WW5ENZ. Did you have a guess for the question today, Cliff?
Norway 7, Japan, Victoria, Japan.
This frequency is in use. Frequencies in use by the net. Can you please change frequencies for us? WW5ENZ. Okay, well, the next on the list is N9KJN, and he's listening only, so good morning up to you, Norm, and appreciate you visiting and listening to us today. Let's see if K4YDB can break it through to us. WW5ENZ. Go ahead, Mike.
Kilo 3, Papa Alpha. Kilowatt 3, Papa Alpha.
Frequencies in use, oh man, there's a net in progress.
5904, back now.
That's a net in progress. The net is in progress. Charlie with the 104. That was an 7 kilowatt. Pretty good. Making that thing was like walking into a night. But anyway, hopefully
Okay, KQ6E. Yeah, Mike, I got a 10 over signal on you there, and yeah, photographers, we had a rough business there sometimes. So I imagine you've got a lot of stories like that too. So Anyway, you're sounding great, and have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the 73 round again, Mike. And I think of course you said Charlie, because that's our living line today. All right. Let's see if I can get a hold of George in Pennsylvania. A KC3 TBI, KC3 TBI, WW5ENZ. Good morning. You're up for the Air Force Flyers Club, sir.
Frequencies in use, sir. K1DOB. Frequency in use. K1DOB. Delta Charlie 7. Delta Charlie.
Okay, there's a lot of people using the frequency here. Let's see. I think maybe George is not there. KC3 TBI, WW5ENZ. Are you there, George?
Frequencies in use.
5903.
Frequencies in use out there, gentlemen. I know it's they've got DX going on, and so they're not listening to us for sure. Let's see if N5BE, Lee, are you there? WW5ENZ. I think you are, because stuff is changing on the net logger.
WW5ENZ, N5B. Yeah, stuff is changing, all right.
Kilo Bravo
thank
Zero,
you for
Echo
getting
Ocean.
everything rolling while I was gone. I tried to hustle back as quick as I could.
Kilo Bravo Zero, Echo Ocean.
This is a very unusual day.
There's a net in progress. Please move.
Everybody on the radio. I shut the SDR off. I can hear everybody.
Kilo Bravo Zero,
And yeah,
Echo
that's an
Oscar.
internet station on there. That's why everyone's after him. So I guess that's what.
Roger, 5904.
Yeah, I'm going to Charlie. Luftwaffe had horrendous loss rate with that airplane. Just amazing. And, you know, it's interesting that all these NATO countries and plus Japan flew that airplane, and it really wasn't a prime aircraft in our Air Force. It didn't last very long, and it didn't proliferate very well. So all these other NATO countries and allies picked it up. Interesting. I wonder if that would even happen today. So I'm going with Charlie, Mike. Thank you for picking up the net for me, for Jack, for anyone. So appreciate it. WW5ENZ N5BE.
Okay, N5BE, you're 20 over here too. That's amazing. I guess that's probably why everybody else is talking. But I can hear you fine over the DX, so not an issue. And they don't seem to have a problem with us. So let's go down to James here. A KG5 PTE, WW5ENZ. Good morning, James. You're up, sir.
Well, WW4DENZ KG5PT, yeah. That F-104 was it, that Widowmaker. Answer Charlie for me. And they flew that F-104 for a little time at George Air Force Base in California. And there's an old 1950s movie about the F-104. So, yeah, that was one of my favorite aircraft. The way that J-79 sounded with that howling sound that engine made in those F-104s and the F-4s. So I'll keep it short because there's a lot of DX in here. And everybody up there at Indonesian station and ignoring our pleas that we're going to use the frequency in use. Yep, we got the frequency in use. We're going to let you have it here in a minute. Just be patient. And I'll turn it back to net control, KG5PT.
Frequencies in use on that.
The frequencies in use, but KG5 PTE. I got you, James. Got you down for Charlie. And we'll go to the top and do a quick 73 round here, and hopefully we'll be able to turn the frequency over because it's an interesting day today for sure. All right, let's see. I don't want to put a call out. I mean, because nobody can hear us anyway. So let's go back up to the top. K1BOB, Bob. Well, I'll tell you, let's go and do the answer to the question. And you're still here, Bob, so if you want to take it, go ahead. WW5ENC, 73 rounds.
Roger, Mike. Despite everybody telling them there's a net on here, and even the people coming in, I've got a little loud signal, so I know they're hearing me. But this frequency's been in use since 1500. Let's see, the aircraft, well, I did not try to fool anybody. I wanted to make it an easy one. Happy holiday. The F-104 official name was the Starfighter. And yeah, these are all nicknames for the F-104. It had its amount of accidents like any other jet, maybe a few more. And yeah, it was nicknamed the Flying Coffin, the Widowmaker, and the Manned Missile. So a couple of those are derogatory for maybe its track record, I guess. Anyway, well done, everybody. I wasn't trying to fool anybody, and well, what can I say? I even made an answer, Charlie. But that's a 5-minute question. It took me 5 minutes here so we could get something going today between myself and Mike, who graciously took the net for Jack today. So anyway, that's about it, Mike. I won't even try to say anything else. I got to get on with the kidlets. They want to do a park course outside, so our new fence is going to play a part in that. They love that stuff. Anyway, a 5-year-old and a 8-year-old. K1BOB, back to you, Mike. 73 to all the Flyers.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, great hearing from you again, and it sounds like a lot of fun there with the kids. And yeah, have a great weekend, and appreciate you coming in with a quick question there for us. Okay, 73 rounds for KM4CAX. You're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
K4CAX, 73 to everybody. Thanks for doing the net. Big Mike, KM4CAX.
All right, I got you down, Jack. I got the question right, like everyone, so that's super good. And let's see. Oh yeah, K4YDB, Charlie, 73 rounds, WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, thanks for running the net today, Mike. Yeah, with all that QRM coming in here, I'm surprised we got through it, but you did a good job. Anyway, and again, well, thanks again for picking it up. Anyway, 73s, everybody. Everybody have a good day, and we will try this again tomorrow. It's K4YDB, back to net.
Okay, K4YDB, Charlie, 73 to WW5ENZ. All right, KJ5 PBZ, KJ5 PBZ, Robert, 73 rounds, sir, WW5ENZ.
73, Steve, I am here still. Thank you much for picking it up. I enjoyed listening, and thank you for helping with me. KJ5, baby. Thanks to the net.
Mike Directo 6.
Okay, yeah, I had a lot of other folks talking, but thanks, Robert, for being with us.
Very good. Thanks for
And 73 to you, WW5ENZ. All right, W5ABI, Joe, 73 round, WW5ENZ.
Yeah, WW5ENZ, W5BBI. A lot of QRM. I'm talking you over them, but boy, must be something going on. Anyhow, thanks for running the net, and appreciate it, and be on in the morning. And WW5ENZ, W5ABI, 73.
Okay, Joe, 73 is W5ABI, and this is kind of like the war of the amplifiers here today, but I think we're winning anyway. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you next week. Let's see, W3UAL, Andy, I'm not sure if I ever got you, Andy, but if you're there, you're up, WW5ENZ. Okay, I can't hear Andy, but I can hear El Salvador or something. I don't know. W5PIX, Cliff, 73 round, WW5ENZ. KF0 OPE, 73 round to you, Mike, WW5ENZ.
73, guys, have a great day. We'll catch you maybe tomorrow on the next WW5ENZ.
Okay, Mike, great hearing from you, and hopefully we'll have some better conditions tomorrow for sure. All right, I'm going to just jump down to KQ6E, Mike, 73 round, WW5ENZ. Okay, 73 is here, Mike, at WW5ENZ. All right, let's see. I don't know, we didn't get an answer from George the first time, but I'll give him a quick call. KC3 TBI, KC3 TBI, WW5ENZ, George, 73 round. Nothing heard. Okay, N5BE, Lee, Europe, WW5ENZ for 73 round.
WW5ENZ and 5BE. Good job, Mike, under really tough conditions. Well done. And thanks for picking everything up again. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. 73, N5BE.
Okay, N5BE, this is about the best I've ever heard you, Lee. Really, seriously. So, kind of interesting. I guess everybody's having a great day. That's why it's so busy. Anyway, 73 to you, N5BE, WW5ENZ. And last on the list is James, KG5PTE, 73 round, James.
WW5ENZ in the group, KG5PT, and I like being on the bottom of the list. I love it. I like being the tail gunner on all these nets. I even do it the same way here on the VHF net. So 73's Mike in tough conditions, and we'll let them take the net away. Let them take have the frequency now, and appreciate you running the net. 73's KG5PT clear and going that way.
Okay, KG5PTE, 73's to you, sir, and great day, and good to have you wrapping it up for us. All right, that concludes the Air Force's Flyer Sunday edition, and we'll turn this frequency back to craziness, and we'll say goodbye, everybody, and we'll catch you next week. WW5ENZ, 73s. Bravo 7.